right, so last night we practiced this. You got an effort grade. This one will be graded for accuracy. All right, that's for all of my advanced classes and all of my regular classes. This is going to be graded for accuracy, which means right or wrong. All right, my advanced classes are going to do numbers 1 through 25. For my regular classes, we're going to do just 1 through 20. We're going to mark off the bottom half. All right, my advanced classes are also working independently today. We answered questions and went over homework, and then they're working on their own. For my regular classes, we are going to work a few of them together to get us started, to make sure we're setting them up right, and then you will finish them on your own. Okay? So we're going to start with number 1. I'm going to label number 1 on my paper. Remember, we should have our own paper to do this work on, and we do need to number our work. So we're going to do number 1. I'm going to start with 33. And I'm only writing down 33 right now because depending on how much space I need, I might need 22 to be closer. I might need to write it further down the line. All right, so for 33, we're going to split that up. What numbers can 33 split into? Carrie?
11 times 3.
11 times 3. Okay, can 11 go any further?
No.
No? So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that one because that one's done. Can 3 go any further? No, so I'm going to highlight that one because that one's done. If you're doing this in pencil, you would just circle those because they're finished. Okay. All right, so you've circled 11 and you've circled 3. All right, now we need to look at 22. Braden? 2 and 11. So here I'm going to do 2 times 11. Can 2 go any further? No, so I'm going to highlight 2. Can 11 go any further? So I'm going to highlight 11, or you can circle them. All right, so right now, what two numbers are both, what number is in orange and in yellow? RJ? 11. So my answer here is 11. Did I share anything else? Just 11. And I can mark out 111 in orange and 111 in yellow. And then I can easily see even better that 3 and 2 definitely don't match. So we're done. Okay. All right, we're going to look at number 2. Number 2. All right, the first number is 41. The first number is 41. So again, 41 is a number that's a little bit harder to work with, so I'm going to look at my list that I have up on the board. All right. If we want to, let's just write that list at the top of this paper, just so I can use it, let's say, when I get home and Miss Sawyer's whiteboard isn't right in front of me. All right, the numbers that we always want to try are 2, obviously. If 2 doesn't work, we want to try 3. If 3 doesn't work, we want to double check. 5 is usually pretty easy to see in the very beginning, but we want to make sure that's on there. If 5 doesn't work, 7. If 7 doesn't work, 11. If 11 doesn't work, 13. That's usually a pretty good spot to stop. All right. 17 would be next, and I have that one on the board. But guys, usually if 13 doesn't work for the 6th grade, that's probably going to be it. Okay. So make sure you have these listed numbers up at the top, just so you can use them if we need to. Okay. So 41. Can 2 work? No, it doesn't end in a 2 or a 4 or a 6 or an 8 or 0. So we know 2 won't work because it's not even. So we need to see, will 3 work? So I'm going to just come over here to the side, and I'm going to do 3 divided into 41. 3 will go into 4. 1 time. 3 times 1 is 3. When I subtract, I get 1. So now I have 11. Can 3 go into 11 perfectly? No. So do I need to even keep going here? No. 3 will not work. Okay. Can 5 work? No. 7. Guys, think about your multiplication facts for 7. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 6 is 42. So can I use 7? No. 11. Obviously not. It's not a double number. 13 is not going to work for me either. All right. So can 41 go any further? No. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, okay, 41's done. I'm just going to highlight it. I can't go any further with it. All right. The next number is 22. Can 22 split up? Yeah. What can I split 22 into, Jakaria? 2 times 11. Can 2 go any further? No. Can 11 go any further? right. In the orange and the yellow, what do they have in common? What do they share? Peyton? Nothing. So what would my answer be here? 1. If they do not share anything, my answer is just 1. 1 can go into 41 and 1 can go into 22. That's the biggest number. Okay? All right, let's look at number 3. So we have 30. So I'm going to do 30 first, and then I'll write in my 20. All right, Braden, what can I split it into? 10 times 3. All right, can 10 go any further? Yeah, so we'll keep going with that. Can 3 go any further? No, so I'm going to go ahead and circle that or highlight it. All right, but like I said, we do need to split 10. What's 10 going to split into, RJ? 5 times 2, or I wrote 2 times 5. Okay, can 2 go any further? No. Can 5 go any further? No. Okay, so that one's done. Our other number was 20. All right. What can I split 20 into, Morgan? 5 times 4, awesome. Can 5 go any further, Morgan? No, so that one's done. Can 4 go any further? Yes, so 4 I'm going to split into 2 times 2. Can 2 go any further? No. Can 2 go any further? Okay, so let's see, what do they have in common? What's one number that they both have? Carlos? 5. So I'm going to write 1, 5. I'm going to mark out an orange 5 and a yellow 5. All right, what else do they have in common here? Keegan? 2. So I'm going to put times 2, and I'm going to mark out 1 orange 2 and 1 yellow 2. All right, do they have anything else in common? Oh, so my answer here is 10. All right, there's a 2 in yellow, but there isn't a 2 in orange, so that's it. We can only do 5 times 2.
What if you did 2 and 10?
That would be fine, because then my 2 and 10, 10 was split up into 5 and 2, so I'd still end up with the same numbers at the bottom. Mm-hmm. Do you not, Mary Webb? Let me see your work before you erase it. All right, because I think this is kind of what Jakari is asking about. Okay. All right, so this is where we did it, right? Okay, so what happened, do you see this 10 that you X'd out? Did you have a circle around your 10? No, because you already had numbers coming off of it. So and that's why I think you were asking about maybe, Jakaria. The 10, even though they both have 10, was 10 a stopping point? Did 10 get highlighted or circled? No, so we can't use the 10. So that would come off, and then that would be our answer right there. Okay? So is that kind of what you were asking? Similar to that? Okay. All right. So thank you, Mary Webb, for letting us use your work, because I think a few of us were doing that. All right. So let's look at number 4. All right, number 4. Am I still on the screen with this? Okay, good. All right, so number 4 says 45. All right, what can 45 split into? Christian?
5 and 9.
5 times 9. Can 5 go any further? No. Can 9 go any further? Yes. What can I split 9 into, Julia? 3 times? 3. Can 3 go any further? No. Can my other 3 go any further? No. Okay, and remember, I can only look at the ones that are circled or in orange. So if we have a different number repeat, it has to be circled or in orange. All right, then we have 33. What can 33 split up into? Braden Bulgar?
3 and 11.
3 times 11. And can 3 split up anymore?
No.
No. Can 11 split up anymore? No. Okay, so what do my orange and my yellow have in common? Mary Webb? 3. So I'm going to mark out 1 3 in orange and 1 3 in yellow. All right, do they have anything else in common?
No.
So my answer here is 3, and I think my pen just ran out of ink. pause while I get another pen. Mine just decided to put on me. I meant like us pause, sorry. Okay, let's look at number 5. This is going to be the last one we do together. And then you will have 15 problems left for you to work on tonight. It's night 2. So hopefully these are getting a little easier today. Easier today than they were yesterday already? Yeah, like you know what to do now, so it's a little bit better. 27, RJ, what can I split 27 into? 3 times 9, perfect. Is 3 done? Yes. Is 9 done? No. What can I split 9 into? Gabby. 3 times 3. Is 3 done? Yes. Is my other 3 done? Okay. All right, and now we have 33. What can 33 split into, Braden? 3 times 11. Can 3 split anymore? No. Can 11 split anymore? Okay, what do they have in common? Christian? 3. All right, so I'm going to write 1, 3. I'm going to mark out an orange 3 and a yellow 3. Do they have anything else in common?
No.
So my answer is 3. Okay. All right, so you have 11 through 20 to finish. My advanced class needs to go to 25. We will grade these for accuracy.